Well, LEAP is very important because it's the place where lawyers from Europe, we can get together and try to solve problems which are common for all European lawyers, taking into account that we are strengthening and deepening our common bonds.
Well, I really think that LEAP is a network with a heart. I think somebody said that today, and I'm really privileged to be part of this network with a heart, which means that there are a series of criminal justice experts, lawyers, academics and NGOs who really put their heads but also hearts together to solve collectively by supporting each other really pressing and difficult issues in the criminal justice systems.
LEAP is important because it's a network of really engaged people from different professions who especially want the same aim, helping the world, changing the world with their knowledge and sharing it.
LEAP has been very successful and has a real track record in first identifying structural weaknesses in the law and procedural rights, then campaigning effectively for changes in the law, identifying good test cases to promote the difficulties and force people to recognise the issues, and then it shares the expertise of its members to real practical effect to actually put these points into practice in the courts, achieving real results for defendants who would otherwise not have been able to deploy these points at all in the first place. So you really see tangible results and LEAP making a difference to people's lives when this shared expertise is put into practice.
I'm very interested right now in how poverty, which includes discrimination, which includes class, racial and gender bias, can be confronted or affronted in an European level, not just national level.
Well, obviously, all of the issues debated here were important. Particularly for me, pressing and important was the theme of discrimination of ethnic minorities in the criminal justice system. I think this is a little explored topic and area, and I think we should look more into how procedural rights directives and all these procedural safeguards that we have at the EU level apply to ethnic groups and ethnic minorities in Romania and throughout Europe.
I think all the topics that have been spoken about today and yesterday are of great importance. So I think I'm going to say vulnerable people, because that's a group of people that don't have, well, they do have a lot of rights, but they don't know how to get these rights.
Well, identifying the problem of access to justice for vulnerable groups in society and working out ways to address that in practical terms, first of all by gathering data and statistics to demonstrate the problem exists, and then to work out new tools as to how to address those problems.
In Europe, we are heading to a situation, to a period, a dark period, where lots of guarantees and rights that we have taken for granted for years might be at stake. So it's very important that legal operators get together and make a strong wall against this disappearance of right.
Full implementation of the roadmap directives is a very pressing issue in Europe. I wish the European Commission wouldn't have to open up infringement procedures against states for non-transposition and non-implementation.
I would say mutual trust. Because today and yesterday we spoke with a lot of lawyers and NGOs and other people about the differences in the countries, and we trust each other because due to law, but I think that sometimes we shouldn't. So we should fight for more guarantees and more knowledge to prevent people who go to other countries that are not so good arranged as other.